My name is Carol Scott, and I am an emergency physician practicing and an executive wellness coach and stress management strategist based in Baltimore, Maryland. I'm glad to be here. In 1999, I was driving up Charles Street in Baltimore, which is where I live, and I heard on the radio, NPR, that they were going to make a transition in how the Board of Education was governed. Instead of having a superintendent, they were going to have a CEO. And the CEO said they needed more math and science specialists. Well, I grew up in Chicago, and my mother had been a learning disability specialist for many years, so I knew the concept of assessing this side and that side and someone bringing resources together to make the most of a situation. I, too, am an emergency physician. I practiced in Baltimore. I also had trained because everyone in my family was a teacher. I think teachers are pretty undervalued. So I decided, what about the concept of bringing a wellness specialist into schools? That began my journey to becoming what I now am as an executive coach, working with corporate leaders and executives, and a little special niche with women who, like myself, married with kids, trying to do it all. You know, leaders have that focus and the drive to meet the goals that they have set for themselves. But what I have found is that I help people take that next level, to turn those talents inward, and with coaching, elevate themselves to what I consider to be the ultimate level of achievement and leadership, and that's being their own wellness CEO. And so I help people use those skills, thinking about growth and innovation and crisis management and risk management, and applying them to themselves to be the best that they can be. And finally, as Carol asked us to share a lesson that we've learned from our coaching, I would say that there are two that I wanted to share with you. One is about self-compassion. What I found is that many people who are successful at what they do surround themselves with teams of people who have other skills. So they're not used to, and they feel very guilty and bad about the fact that there's something that they can't do well. But ultimately, particularly as it relates to stress or to wellness, they do have to deal with it. I see it all the time when someone comes in with that first episode of chest pain. So a simple way to think about this, and I didn't originate it and I can't tell you the source, but we think about hospice as end-of-life care, correct? Care and comfort. I have transformed that into thinking about, for ongoing life, you need care and comfort for yourself. It's not end of life, it's to fulfill and have a better life. And I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much.